Quick recap. In the last video, I talked about my first day in Ghana. Now you may be asking yourself, who are you? Where are you from? Why did you go to Ghana specifically? And if you're wondering why I went to West Africa in general, there is a link in the description below. To give you some context, my name is Siobhan Lim. I am a dancer living in Seoul, South Korea, and my main genre of dance is Afro dance. Now, this is not my first time in West Africa. However, this is my first time in Ghana and my first time in an Anglophone West African country. You may think it common sense that as a native English speaker, I go to an English-speaking African country, Ghana, South Africa, Nigeria, but no. And the way we ended up in Ghana is actually quite a bit roundabout. How did that happen? Well, you see, though I am a native English speaker, my teachers in Korea, they all do Francophone dances. Guinea, Ivory Coast, Benin, Congo. And so for me as a student, it was an obvious choice to go to a Francophone country. And I will talk about my time in those Francophone countries in another video. But for now, I'm gonna stick to the origin story of how I came to Ghana. Because to be honest, it wasn't part of my plan until last year. After going to those couple Francophone countries, I was really planning to just hammer it in and really just get in there. Get in there. And that is still my plan. However, we've added a country. So I'm a dancer in Korea. My teachers from Francophone countries. And though they are Francophone dance, there were a couple Azonto classes. Azonto coming from Ghana. I took them. I did not enjoy them. And because of those classes, I just assumed I wasn't really into Ghana dance based off those 1 to 2 classes. Ridiculous, I know. And that pretty much put me off of Ghana. The rationale was, I tried it, I don't like it. I like to say that I try everything once, but sometimes once isn't enough. Also, not much access in Korea anyway. We go on, I digress. And so I kept doing the Francophone, I was visiting the Francophone countries, and I was traveling to Ivory Coast. And I was there for the second time for a dance camp. And a majority of the teachers at this dance camp, they were from Ivory Coast. However, considering that Ivory Coast borders Ghana, they invited over 2 teachers, 2 special guests from Ghana to teach Azonto, the one that I didn't like, and a Stockport, which I had never heard of in my life. And honestly, I saw it on the schedule. I wasn't really excited for it. My bad. That's on me. Judging too quickly. Again, one experience is not enough. So I'm not really looking forward to it, but I'm here for the camp, I paid for it, I'm gonna do it. And the day comes when we have this Azonto class. This dance was making me feel some type of way. I was so excited, I was buzzing with energy, hot with desire. It was amazing. I was really surprised. Dance can make you feel this way. It's undescribable, it's irreplaceable, it is an experience that warrants the risk of the unknown. Cause damn, hit that watch, hey son. I hit that gojo. Incredible. Is this what it's like to come in direct contact with culture, with roots, with a certain identity? And let me tell you, that's the class that changed my mind. Right then and there. It took one good class. And it really made me reflect about what I was missing by completely neglecting, by shunning a whole country. Disgrace again, I know, shame on me. And I wanted to go to Ghana so badly. And I told that teacher, I will be seeing you in Ghana. And he was like, okay. Sure. I can only imagine how many people say that to him. To sum it up, I went back to Korea, and when I plan my next trip, Ghana is stop number 1. If you're interested in my first day in Ghana, check out the video below.